TikTok has become one of the fastest growing social media platforms of all time. However, TikTok has run into a little bit of a problem. The US government has enacted a ban on ByteDance, demanding them to sell the Chinese app to a US approved company within 9 months. But why, and how did this happen? Back in 2016, developer John Y would create social media platform Douyin in just 200 days. This new app hosted some unique features like in-video searches, booking hotel rooms, and even giving you reviews on vacation spots. And with these cool new features and heavy use of AI, this new app started to gain traction with nearly 100 million active users in just 1 year. However, ByteDance wanted more. In September of 2017, a global version of this app named TikTok would hit the international market and expand this app even more. Later down the line, the company would also begin to purchase another startup company called Musical.ly for about $1 billion. The reason this purchase would be massive is because in 2018, these two apps would combine, keeping the name TikTok. And it didn't just stop there. This same year, TikTok would rank #1 on being the most downloaded app across all app stores. After that, it was pretty smooth sailing, and it seemed like nothing could stop this app, with its biggest breakthrough happening in 2020 during the COVID-19 era, hitting nearly 1 billion active users, and as of today hitting nearly 1.5 billion active users. But on April 24th of 2024, after numerous modifications, a bill was finally signed into law by President Joe Biden. This bill would effectively ban TikTok in the United States, if not sold to an American company within 9 months. The reason this bill would be signed and passed is because some pretty big claims made by the US government. Some of the claims that have been made here are pretty big, such as national security threats, intelligence gathering, and influencing the American public. The United States also claims that this social media app is required by the Chinese government to cooperate with its services, allowing them access to TikTok's data. Now, this is where it gets a little bit complicated. You see, the goal of this bill is to not outright ban TikTok. In fact, the main purpose of it is to get them to sell this app along with this data to a US approved company. But that's not the complicated part. ByteDance actually claims that doing this is unconstitutional and violates freedom of speech for American citizens. TikTok also claims that they are not being controlled or fulfilling any services to the Chinese government. They also state that they will continue to fight these legislations and do everything they can to not sell this app. And there's more to this. TikTok, along with some US senators, are arguing if this bill actually works out, it might actually grant the government power to force the sale of other big companies. It may also open up opportunities for censorship on freedom of expression for those who rely on this platform for their news, but don't get your news from TikTok. Now, TikTok is still operational and will continue to be until January of 2025, giving ByteDance time for their final decision. But what will happen if they do not sell the app? Well, TikTok will not be removed from your device immediately. In fact, you will still have this app on your phone. Where the ban will occur will be on app stores. You will no longer be able to download, update, or get bug fixes for this app if you are in the United States. But if you continue to use this app after it's banned, not only will it become unusable, you might be exposing yourself to some pretty scary security risk. Obviously, there will be workarounds to this ban if you are tech savvy, like masking your location or using VPNs, but I don't see majority of TikTok's user base doing so. Ultimately, this will not be the end of TikTok. It all just depends on whether or not TikTok sells to a United States company or simply not operate within the United States. But who knows, maybe ByteDance can win this battle and keep operations going for the US. That's it for this video. If you liked it, feel free to subscribe, and yeah, peace.